Welcome back to my channel. I got a new background. What do you think? Plants? Cupid? Today I'm just gonna be going through a few new to me products and how I feel about them. So I have the Finding Ferdinand Summer Abroad like Khaki Reviews Beauty collab to review and some products from them. And I have the new KJH, Katie Jane Hughes brand, the highlight that she came out with, and I'm really excited to show you how that applies to my face. Yeah, so let's just get to the look because this light is killing me. All right, let's clip this shit back because it keeps getting in my face. For my base, I'm gonna go in with the KVD Good Apple foundation, and I'm just gonna like lightly kind of blend this out. Kind of do more of like an underpainting thing today. I'm just gonna use this as like a light base and then put some more higher coverage on later. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Nars Laguna bronzer. I have this in the shade Laguna 1. It's a nice like wintertime bronzer shade for me because it also kind of it's kind of like a more of like a bronzer, if you will. Going back in with that foundation, I'm just gonna take more in this area. Really blend that together. Okay, I think that's about as good as we'll get right here. I love using this technique. Every time I like stray away from it and I come back to it, I'm like, this really is the way to quickly do a base. My light is like hurting my eyes today. Moving on to blush, this is the Finding Ferdinand Summer Abroad collection with Khaki Reviews Beauty, and this is in the shade Olay. it's the shade Olay. It's a really beautiful, I don't want to say terracotta, but it's a nice like nudie beige with some warmth to it. So it can lean on that terracotta fence, but I don't really deem it like that much of a terracotta. Anyways, it's a really beautiful color. It was a really beautiful collection. I ordered it in the pre-sale and it took months. It took months. This formula is a really, really beautiful formula. It's kind of wet and I don't really deem it one of those formulas where you necessarily need a highlighter with. As you can see, it's just like blending out beautifully just with my finger. And it's very thin too, so you can see it like just how buildable but also like really sheer that you can make this formula. I thought that this color was going to be a lot darker than it was, but I'm not mad at it. And so it wears really beautifully. Like I wore this the other day. It has a really nice like lasting power to it. But as you can see, do I have to turn this down? Damn. As you can see, very gorgeous, very dewy, but not slippy. Like it doesn't feel like, when I go like this, it doesn't feel tacky on my skin, but it does have a really nice dew to it. Your skin just looks really healthy when you wear this product. It's a very, very nice blush. Yeah, I think that was blended out pretty good just with my fingers. I don't feel like I need to go in with a brush at all. It sits really naturally on the skin, like it really becomes one. Okay, next new product is the launch from Katie Jane Hughes. This is the KJH brand and I'm really excited to try this. This is actually a first impression. She came out with a highlighter kit, so it comes with a brush, a little serum kind of mixing medium, and the actual highlighter. My one complaint is that you can't buy any of this separately yet, and it's like $70 US. So my only complaint is that like you can't buy any of it separate. So you have to, anytime you want another color, you would have to buy like all of this together again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to, you know, that change so I can try other colors or restock on this product when I eventually go through it. I'll do a swatch here of the highlighter before I put any of the mixing medium in it, and I got the light gold. Yeah, it's called light gold. I got the light gold shade. It's a really very standard neutral pale gold that's gonna look really lovely on the eyes and as a highlighter. So the idea behind this is that you can customize your glossy liquid / cream highlighter look. You can use this to sheer out this more pigmented highlight and have a very like glass-like healthy look. I've only like swatched this. Ooh, we'll use about that much. And it seems like it goes back into the tube relatively easily, so it's not gonna like drip and like get all messy and crazy. And it clicks, like it's very like aesthetically pleasing, like it's a very nice. So I have about that much, and I have the brush here. So the idea is that you just swirl her in like so, and then just paint it onto your cheekbones here. I turned up my light so you can really see the shine. I'm just gonna really go for it here. Just really blend it into the complexion. Ooh. So just a few little swipies here, and you can see that there's like some remnants of highlighter. And so the less serum mixing medium that you use, the more gold is gonna pop up. So I feel like this is gonna be a really pretty product on the eyes as well. Wow, that's, ooh, that's stunning. That's really pretty. Let me zoom you in. It just looks like really healthy skin. I'm actually gonna take a little bit more of my Finding Ferdinand blush with that same brush that I used for my highlighter. Now that I have that glossy base, just to add a little bit more pigment here. Oh, that's very pretty. Wow, look at that. If you're into a dewy base, like, yeah, that's gorgeous. Okay, so moving on to eyes. I have never used anything from RMS Beauty, and I went ahead and I got a little Eyelight single eyeshadow. So this is a cream, kind of like a creamy liquid eyeshadow, and it's very pigmented. So a little bit goes a really, really long way. I got this in the shade Moondust. Moondust? Yes, I got it in the shade Moondust. And it's a nice, like, kind of like pinky champagne, which I think will go really well with this look here. Based on like past usage, I realized that a little bit of this product goes an incredibly long way. So I'm just actually just gonna saturate my brush with the product on the back of my hand and dust it onto my eyelids both at the same time. And make sure that I'm getting everything blended out okay. Because this stuff dries incredibly fast. I also found that using my fingers, it almost applied too much product no matter what I did. So just using like a light dusting on my brush was the way to go. So the working time of this product is really, really short. So you have to be kind of calculated with what you want to do when you're applying it to your eyes. So it doesn't make it very user-friendly, like it's not very beginner-friendly. I would say that this is like, you have to know your way around a more creamy, fast-drying eyeshadow when using this product. but the effect is absolutely stunning and it lasts all day. Like it's a really long lasting eyeshadow. Okay, so now that that's dry, I kind of want to like go in with the highlighter and just kind of bring that in to the inner corner here. Now that a lot of that serum has been used up. Ooh, so pretty. You can see this has been on my hand for a little bit now, and it's not really moving. Like a little bit is being picked up onto my finger, but it's not, like the opacity is just not budging. And that's how it'll be on your eyes too. Like it's really, really long lasting. With that said, I don't know if this would build on itself well because of that. Like I don't know if it would like lift because it is so drying that it might. That's just a feeling. I don't know if that's fact. Okay, let's finish up eyes. I also picked up a Finding Ferdinand Lash Lift. This is a tubing mascara, so of course I was like, kind of interested. So let's give her a whirl. I've just opened this. I haven't used this yet. It has a very similar wand to the Hourglass tubing mascara. It's synthetic, but it's like kind of skinny, which are some of my favorite wands with mascaras. This is applying beautifully. Just very, very thin, but not wet. This doesn't feel like a wet formula. This feels like it's something that's actually going to adhere to my lashes and not cause a big mess with my eyeshadow. Mascara is a hard one to do a first impression on, because sometimes they take a little bit to age. Okay, so that's with mascara, that's without. I think that's really pretty. It's very lengthening. And I put about 2 coats on this one. Okay. So, all right, those are the lashes. And I really like this. Like, this is a really nice mascara. Just from like an initial first impression, like it was really easy to apply, didn't get clumped up. It wasn't initially super wet or anything, and it seemed like it built up on itself in a very nice way. It's not the most volumizing, but I'm not really looking for that all the time. Like, that's really nice. Oh, also from Finding Ferdinand, I did pick up the Delicious Balm, the Agent Provocateur. I got this in the mixed berries scent, and I think there's also a chocolate scent, a black lip balm, but it's actually just like a transparent, you know, lip balm. It's just like a berry. It's very like, if you're into like Black Honey or Dior's mahogany shade, you'll like this a lot. And the mixed berry scent is so delicious. It's like a gummy. Like it just smells like candy. Like it's so delicious. I've really chapped lips. Just like they're just like dry and flaky. But it's a very easy, like on the go kind of color. Gives you just like a little hint. It's really nice. Not much to say about it other than it's just like, it's a lip balm that's nice. You know, like it's nice. If this is something that you're into, you would definitely like this. Finishing off the lips, I'm gonna go in with Makeup Forever's Artist Pencil in the shade Anywhere Caffeine. Finally picked one of these up, and I really like it. It's just like a, you know, it's just like a very standard lip liner to me. Like, it's not groundbreaking, but it's also like not bad, you know, like it's nice. Okay, so that's the lip liner with a little bit of that lip balm. And yeah, I think that that's it. Okay, so that is it. All of the new makeup that I got in the past few weeks, like I'm still like loving and enjoying, and I think they're all like really big hits. Like the KJH brand, like having to purchase a set aside and the price of the set aside, I think that it's a really beautiful product, and I'm really intrigued to see what she deems what the price point of each of these products individually is going to be. The Finding Ferdinand Summer Abroad collection, very beautiful. I highly recommend picking one of these bad boys up. It's a beautiful blush formula, and the colors that they have in, you know, their permanent collection and also Kaki's collection, very beautiful. It's a very beautiful product. Highly recommend if this is the type of blush formula you're into. So the RMS Eyelights, very gorgeous, very impressive formula, very interesting formula. Not the most beginner friendly, but I do deem it very good. Finding Ferdinand, like black lip balm thing, very standard if you're into like that Clinique, like black honey sort of thing, or whatever, Dior Mahogany, like it's very on par with those. But I think the flavor is way more delicious. And the Finding Ferdinand Lash Lift Tubing Mascara, really like this. I'm actually really surprised. Really recommend this mascara if you're into tubing formulas. I think that's everything new to talk about. Just good. Like it was just like a good face of makeup. I'm really tired and I'm fighting a migraine, so we'll see how this video turns out. Kind of shorter one from me today because my head hurts. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!